Corneria, fourth planet of the Lilat system. The evil Andross turned this once thriving system into a wasteland of near extinction. General Pepper of the Cornerian army was successful in exiling this maniacal scientist to the barren, deserted planet Venom. 5 years later, General Pepper noticed strange activity coming from Venom. James McCloud, Pigma Dangar, and Peppy Hare of the Star Fox team were sent to investigate. Upon their arrival, Pigma betrayed the team, and James and Peppy were captured by Andross. Peppy barely escaped Venom and returned home to tell James' son, Fox, about his father's fate. A few years have passed. Andross has again invaded the Lilat system. General Pepper has turned to a new Star Fox team, headed by Fox McCloud, to save Corneria and free the Lilat system once again.
Message from General Pepper. Priority 1. We need your help, Star Fox. Andross has declared war. He's invaded the Lilat system and is trying to take over Corneria. Our army alone can't do the job. Hurry, Star Fox.
Hello everyone, I am ThirdMarioBrother and welcome to Let's Play Star Fox 64. Let's get straight into this and then I'll start talking as soon as we start the level.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
I'll do my best. Andross won't have his way with me.
Good luck.
Open the wings. Check your G-diffuser system. Falco here. I'm fine. This is Peppy. All systems go.
Flippy here. I'm okay.
I see him up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Alright, this is Star Fox 64, a game that takes place entirely in this airplane, well the main game at least, and it's not an airplane as we saw in that cutscene earlier, it is called an R-Wing, a futuristic, I guess, airplane. And right off the bat, the roles of our team members, what am I talking about, members, are being demonstrated right here because Slippy, that little frog guy, has already been got onto by this enemy and he's chasing him and I accidentally just shot him there. Oh well, Slippy, nobody cares about you. Anyway, I guess you could call this game an on-rails shooter released for the Nintendo 64 and often touted as the best game in the Star Fox series and franchise. I myself, I'm not so sure I like this. Well, I haven't played either of the other two Star Fox games, Star Fox Adventures and Star Fox Assault recently, so I couldn't comment on that. But I can say, without a doubt, that this is one of my favorite N64 games. Not my absolute favorite, but it's definitely up there. It has an arcade-style kind of scoring system where you can play through the game again just for the sake of getting a higher score. And I ran into a building there and somehow didn't explode. Yay for realism. But a lot of this game is just getting a high score, and you can get achievements for getting high scores. We'll talk about those in a little bit. But overall, it's really a lot of fun. Over here, we have these gigantic robots just destroying the city, and the landscape here is... well, it's meant to show that this city of Corneria, the planet of Corneria, rather, has been ravaged, and man, did they do a good job on that. Because it looks pretty well destroyed to me. Anyway, up here we have to save Falco. Well, we don't have to, but you can get certain gifts for saving your teammates. And let me explain your teammates really quick. That one that we just saved is Falco Lombardi, as he showed himself in the cutscene. And he is supposed to be the ace pilot of the Star Fox team, the best one in the R-Wing. And there's a little famous internet quote for you. Maybe he'll say it later. Actually, no, he'll definitely say it later. He oversays it in this game. And, whoa, that was a bad move on my part, but Falco Lombardi. He's really cocky, and he is supposedly the ace pilot of the Star Fox team. And, yeah. Peppy Hare, the one who just said, "Do a barrel roll," which is probably his most famous quote, and probably the most famous quote from this or many, many games in general, you know, is basically the wise man of the group. He was in the original Star Fox team, so he knows exactly how everything works, so he'll give you bits of advice here or there, useful or not. You're gonna have to listen to him. And that was Slippy. He's the tech expert. He's not very good at flying an R-Wing.
All range mode.
He's not very good at doing battle, but he is helpful in that he will show bosses health meters, and he will comment on like technical aspects of things. All he really is useful for is bosses' health meters. Besides that, he doesn't do much. And I just beat the boss before I got an opportunity to comment on it.
We're heading out. All aircraft report.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
You're becoming more like your father. I'm fine. You okay over there, Fox?
Now that was a very quick and very, very easy first level, so this video certainly isn't very long yet, so let's just move on to the next level.
Impressive, Star Fox. Now watch out for enemies in the asteroid field.
I won't let you down, sir.
Good luck.
Things are starting to heat up.
Quit dinking around, Flip. We're heading into the asteroid.
Quit dinking around, Slip. God, I love that line. I love a lot of the voice acting in this game, not because it's good, because it's definitely not. It was Nintendo trying to show off their super advanced technology at the time. It was, I don't know, decent for the time, I guess, but by today's standards, it's just hilariously bad. Well, most of it at least. Some of the lines are done well, most of them not. But anyway, if you get 3 gold rings, your health meter up there in the top left, and yes, that's your health meter, forgot to mention it so far, will extend itself, and that is the most cliched line ever, and guess what happens after the most cliched line ever? The most cliched ambush ever. So you can use a bomb here by pressing B. Your bombs are shown up there by that little red counter up there. And it will destroy pretty much everything in sight. They have a huge range. Even stuff they don't touch is hit by kind of a shockwave, which doesn't make very much sense because you're in space. Anyway, here we have this gigantic rotating tunnel and these weird worm enemies, which always kind of scared me as a kid. And we're going to do a somersault here. Yes, there are some maneuvers you can do with your R-Wing besides go forward and go left and right. Down and C to the left does a somersault, and some other things when we get into all-range mode that we use to destroy that previous boss. We can do other things as well. Anyway, here's another cliched line.
Whoa! Can you make it?
Use the brake!
Well, not cliched, but internet famous just for being
Use
ridiculous.
the boost to get through!
And that one too. Use the brake and use the boost to get through. Peppy is the source of a lot of internet memes, and I accidentally went to an alternate view there, and go ahead and press up on your C stick or C pad if you're playing this on the Nintendo 64. I was going to say N64, but I kind of messed up the speech there. Anyway, we can do a somersault here, or you could just brake by pressing X on the GameCube controller. I forget what button it is on the N64 controller, but I'm playing this on Virtual Console, so GameCube controller is all that's important for me. Let's see. The screen is completely blank. Let's see what comes up now.
They're on me! I'm getting
Holy crap, Peppy, you're supposed to be the veteran of the team. You're supposed to know what to do, not just go all over the place getting chased by everything. What's wrong with you, dude? You need to... Maybe he's going senile or something, forgetting how to survive. Anyway, if you press R twice, you can do what Peppy called a barrel roll, and that's what it's called, and you can deflect lasers off it. Unfortunately, you can't deflect, like, missiles or explosions or anything of that sort. But, yeah, you can deflect lasers off it, and if there's giant groups of enemies, it's really good to use. Like those ones, if you're getting a little caught up by the lasers, then you can just use barrel roll, and you'll be safe. Tilting L will make your R-Wing go to the left, well, lean to the left, and you can go to the left more easily. You can make sharper turns. Tilting R will do the same thing, but to the right, and there are some things that Falco just shot, and he was acting cocky yet again. And these enemies, I hate these enemies. There's these little butterfly, moth, dragonfly things, I don't even know. They're robots, and they shoot those rings at you, but they have really, really tiny hitboxes. Fortunately, when you destroy the first one out of the group, it gives you a golden ring, so it's all worth it, I suppose. And Slippy,
Take that!
there's a common theory about Slippy that he's the most incompetent. It's not really a theory, it's kind of more like a fact, but people say that Slippy is the least competent member of the Star Fox group, and I would have to say that I may kind of agree on that. In this game, at least, he gets, like, totally caught off guard way more than he should. Way more than anybody else on the team as well. Anyway, those things there, they'll boost you, make the screen all weird, make everything kind of blurry. Kind of hurt your eyes. I probably shouldn't have done it there, just for the sake of convenience, but it will take you to an alternate route, and I'll explain alternate routes right now. Most of the levels in this game have 2 routes you can go by doing certain things within the level. And in this level, it's go through that, and it'll take you to an alternate route and take you to a different planet than you would than just going the normal way, which is this way.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Let's see what you've got.
Okay, I always thought the shield thing in front of him looked like a giant piece of pie when I was younger. I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit weird. But when you shoot it, it will fill it up with energy and he'll shoot it back at you if you shoot it enough. It's pretty easy to avoid doing that, and even if you do accidentally fill it up, it's pretty easy to avoid the attack that ensues, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. This boss is pretty easy. We're still in the very, very beginnings of the game, and we're on the easy route as well. I mentioned alternate paths in this game. There are essentially 3, well, more like 2.5 routes that you can take to finish this game up. One gives you the real ending. I'm starting out with the easy route, and I'll move on to the harder route later.
I admit defeat. Are you gonna listen to that monkey? You're not as stupid as you look!
Man, that was a good trick, dude. You had me there. Jeez, that was so convincing.
I can't believe I lost to this scum!
Sorry to jet, but I'm in a hurry.
Not even the deepest, coldest, darkest reaches of space are safe from the wrath of puns.
All aircraft report.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
I've taken a few hits, but I'm okay. Ah, you're getting better, Fox.
Alright, and I think that just about does it for this first video, Star Fox 64. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'd like to ask you guys to subscribe to NinBuzz if you haven't already. It's a really, really awesome channel, and I'm sure you'll enjoy all their other videos. Check out my channel if you'd like, the link will be in the description down below, and I will see you guys next time when we take off the next planet in this sequence. See you guys then.